Germany and France have called for Europe to show unity to tackle a slew of crises that have rocked the continent. Among the multiple challenges facing the EU, the refugee crisis dominated speeches by the two leaders. Sohn Jung has more.
Speaking first to the European Parliament in Strasbourg, French President Francois Hollande acknowledged the bloc had been slow to grasp the seriousness of the refugee crisis. He said the EU needs to work together to find a united response, warning that a failure to do so would lead to the breakdown of the EU.
Faced with these trials, I am convinced that if we don't go further, we will not only stop moving, but we will go backwards, and it will be the end of the European project.
Calling for urgent efforts to tackle the roots of the refugee crisis, Hollande said all interested parties, including the EU, Russia, and Iran, need to find a political solution to the conflict in Syria. He also reiterated that any solution had to be based on an alternative to Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The German leader echoed Hollande's statements, describing the refugee crisis as a historic challenge, but one that can be an opportunity.
If we want to manage these issues, the European Union as a whole has to pull together, because we must not succumb to the temptation of falling back into acting in nationalist terms in these moments.
Angela Merkel, whose government has pledged to take in up to 800,000 refugees this year, called existing EU rules on asylum obsolete, as they put an excessive burden on countries on the continent's external borders, such as Greece and Italy. She called for a new procedure to spread out asylum seekers fairly. The two leaders' first joint address to the European Parliament came on the same day a British daily leaked a secret EU document. It describes a plan to force the return of undocumented asylum seekers back to their home countries within weeks. According to the Times, the document called on member states to be more active in the deportations, which could impact as many as 400,000 refugees. Sohn Jung, Arirang News.